We are asking donors to help us get out of this crisis.
For the second time ever, the Red Cross has declared a blood supply crisis. The organization says blood donations have fallen to a 4-summer low, leaving hospitals really struggling. And joining me this morning to talk more about the low supply and how you at home can help, right? Because that's how we fix this. We have Director of Blood Banking at HCA Health One Presbyterian St. Luke's, Dr. Amy Schmidt. Thanks for being in here this morning.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
This is a problem that we actually talk about a lot, but now we're in this new level of supply issues. I guess how this idea of Red Cross stating we're in this dangerously low level 4-year summer supply, what does that mean? Like, what's the scope on that?
So usually we like to have at least a 7-day or more supply of blood. And right now they have less than a 1-day supply of blood, which means that right now what we're collecting is more than likely going to go out, for the next day after testing. So we're very, very low, and we need to have the supply up by a lot. We're short on red cells and we're short on platelets, and we need donations.
It's a pretty obvious question, but for people who don't understand, who's using these donations? And sometimes it's often emergency, right? Like, who is this benefiting, and why do we want a deeper supply?
The majority of the blood goes to people who have cancer, and about 40 to 50% go to people who have cancer. The remaining goes to NICU babies, to pediatrics, to people who get injured. Everyone, could get injured in a car accident. You could be injured in a boating accident, and you want to have blood ready for you if that happens to you. And those are the people that can use up a lot of the blood. One motorcycle accident could use up 200 or more products.
It seems like something that you don't really have to convince people of the merits of donating blood, but they have to get over the initial hurdle of going and doing it. When you're talking to people about blood donations, what questions do you feel like you're answering a lot? Any misconceptions you're trying to straighten out? Like, what do you find those conversations are like the common questions?
I guess a lot of people are scared of needles. All you have to do is look away. It takes about 15 minutes to fill a bag of blood. We have changed the donor questionnaire so that it's a lot more fair and inclusive to all individuals from all types of cultural and diverse backgrounds. Okay. We encourage everyone to donate. What else? You have to weigh 110 pounds. Okay. We take all ages, typically older than 18. I don't know,
Do people often think, oh, I'm not eligible, or I couldn't do that, or that's going to be a whole big day of a project, and none of that's true?
No, it's really not true. And it could be fun. I mean, especially if you take a couple friends with you, you can all, take a snack, go and have something to eat out for dinner or for lunch afterward, and make it a fun and engaging activity. Mm-hmm. We really just need a lot of donations right now.
Talk to me about some of the things that you need the most, like certain blood types you feel like are definitely needed.
Right now, we are critically low of O-positive blood.
Is that a more rare type? Is that why?
O-negative would be the most rare type.
Okay.
O is considered the universal donor, which we could give to everybody. And O-negative would be the best one of that, but that would be one of, not everyone is Rh negative, but O-positive is what we need right now. Okay. And we would encourage anyone who has any blood at all, which would be everyone out there, to come and donate, because we will take everything.
Right, like you're not, just because you aren't one of those types.
Correct.
I think a lot of people are probably walking around unaware of what type they are, and that's okay too.
No, you don't need to know. We will draw it and we'll let you know afterwards. We're happy to take blood from you and to give it to those who need it.
And there's a million ways you can donate, but if you were guiding someone to go find a place where you can offer blood, what would you tell them to do? Red Cross is an option.
So yeah, in our particular area, which is the Denver area, you can donate at a variety of locations for Vitalant. You can donate at the American Red Cross. And we have a blood donor center at Presbyterian St. Luke's that you can donate as well. So whatever works for you. We don't charge you to donate blood. It's something you do for free. Sometimes you get a t-shirt, sometimes you get something to eat. You get a good warm feeling, and you get a big thank you from myself, of course. But yeah, we would encourage everybody.
All right. Doctor, thank you so much for coming in today. Dr. Schmidt with HCA Health One. We really appreciate your help today, and hopefully we can encourage some people to go help, right?
Yes.
We're helping our community members.
Thank you.
We are going to take a break. We'll be right back.